time for the Luke Howard Show, and it's live! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Woo! Oh, thank you so much, you're so kind! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Oh, thank you! Round of applause as well, look! Oh, look, round of applause! Woo! Don't I just get well looked after on this show, don't I? Round of applauses, cup of tea, wow, everything. We've got the lot, we've got everything on this show. We have tea, we have round of applause, we have everything. Morning, it is the 11th of January, and it's 2020 still. But of course it is, till the end of December this year, of course it is. It's a very nice day today. Well, it's not a very nice day, it's quite cloudy out there. Well, I'm Luke Howard, and I'm with you right the way around till 10:45 every Saturday. As everybody knows, of course, you should know that by now, because we've been going for a very, very long time. Since, I think it's February last year. March. We celebrate our first birthday on the 23rd of March this year. Wow. That's good, isn't it? Wow. And we have to start off today, though, with a bit of news that went on this week. And I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But yeah, our first birthday is on the 23rd of March. So we'll celebrate that, I think, on the 22nd of March, which is, well, a Saturday, of course. So, yeah, so that's what's happening next month. Not next month, the month after. We're going to celebrate our first birthday in style, as they say. Right, okay, so yes, we're going to have to start, as I just said, we are going to start today with talking about news about Harry and Meghan. Yes! Did you hear that news? Did you hear it? I mean, I heard it. I heard it on the news the other day. Yes, they are to split. They are leaving. They are never going to come back again, apparently. But what made me laugh was, this is what really got to me. The day before, they just got back from holiday, right? They got back from holiday. I think it was somewhere in America somewhere, right? And the next day, they're leaving. They're going. It's ridiculous, isn't it? They come back from holiday. The next day, they say they're going to go. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It happened overnight. Something like that happened overnight. There's got to be behind the scenes. There's got to be something going on, though, isn't there? Yeah, there's got to be something going on with them two behind the scenes, because the day before, they came back from holiday, all happy and raring to go, and then the next day they decided that they were going to leave and never come back again. I mean, it's very, very weird, and it's very, very strange, if you ask me. I don't like that at all. I find that, I don't know, I find it very strange that they've come back the day before and they've gone to bed and they woke up the next day and said, right, we're going to move away to America and we're never going to come back again. I find that very, very strange, very, very weird, to be honest. Well, my week this week's been okay, by the way. I must get to my week, because I've had a great week. I watched Good Morning Britain the other day, and I don't suppose you saw Piers Morgan didn't like it when he went, right, you had your turn now, he went, it's my turn now, go on, move out of it, it's my turn. That was quite funny. That was funny. No, that was on Good Morning Britain. I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday, because they come in at 6:30 now, don't they? So it's 6 till 6:30. It's Charlotte Hawkins, and then 6:30 till 9 it's them. Yeah. So that is what happened with Good Morning Britain the other day, because they've changed all their times on ITV now. I don't suppose you've seen ITV, because it's got 6 till 9 it's Good Morning Britain, and then 9 till 10 it's Lorraine, and then 10 till 12:30 it's This Morning, and then obviously still 12:30 till 1:30 it's, of course, one of my mum's favourite programmes, Loose Women. I've got to say that name on this show. Well, by the way, I must say, I said this last week, I've got some new things that have happened to me, and I've even got myself a New Year's resolution. What is your New Year's resolution? I mean, my New Year's resolution, I think it's got to be giving up the cakes. Yeah, it's got to be given. Yeah, it has. It's got to be giving up the cakes. Oh, I love them. I mean, when you see cakes and you think, oh, I've got to have that cake, and you think, oh, I've got to have another one. Oh, I've got to have one more. That is what it is. It's like that with me. I have a cake and I think, oh, I'll have another one. And I eat so many cakes, but then I have a bit of fruit as well. And then I still eat fruit, but then I eat fruit and veg, and then I have cakes after. But they say there's putting lots more sugar on. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest, but that is what I've heard that. Yeah, so if you don't eat too much cakes, because apparently it's not very good for you, so, I mean, that is what, I've heard. I've heard it's not very, very good at all, but, you know, I mean, I think it's alright. Don't you think? I mean, I don't know. I look at it and then I think, Is it bad? Of course it is. Of course it is. I mean, I eat a load of fruit with veg, and then the next minute I'm having cakes and stuff. But it is quite bad, to be honest. It is very bad. And people say to me, Luke, I'm surprised you're not so big with all those cakes you eat. Well, I eat a lot of fruit and veg. My dentist even said to me, Luke, you eat a lot of cakes. When I told him that I do. I did actually. I did tell him that I eat a lot of cakes, and it's not very good for you. But you know, and I also like the fish and chips as well. But in the background though, I do like a bit of fruit, which is very, very nice. So I love my fruit and veg. I mean, I'm sure you do. That's me food stuff out of the way. My New Year's resolution. What's your New Year's resolution? I must say, you can get in touch with us today. If you want to get in touch with us, tell us what your New Year's resolution is. Go on, tell us what it is. I mean, I'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you, you know. New Year's resolutions. Do let us know. And we won't mention it, but just let us know. You know how to get in touch today. Let me say you can get in touch. There's a little chat box underneath this show. If you want to message it, it will come up on my screen, and then I will give that message a mention on the show. If you don't want to do that, get in touch with us via email. It's GaryJHoward68@hotmail.com, or you can call us. It's 07593 847 105, or just text that number. Text it. Or email us, social media. You can find us on Instagram. We've got an Instagram page. It's the Luke Howard fan page. It's not the 2021. It's just the Luke Howard fan page. Scroll down, get in touch with us, or send us a message on there if you want. Or you can also get in touch with us via hashtag Luke Howard, or hashtag Luke Howard Show. If you text us, though, going back to the texting, if you text us, either start your message with the word, start with the word talk and your name. Or you can just put talk, your name and where you talk, and your name and where you're from, and then just say your message. I think that's the best way of doing it. Is that the best way of doing it? Yeah, it's the best way of doing it. Yeah, so do that, because that's a lovely way to get in touch with us. There's lots of great ways you can. So we'd love to hear from you as always. Even if we're not on, I mean, we still get your messages. Like, we'll get them, even if you message on a Sunday, we'll still get it. If you message us during the week, we'll still get it, and then we'll write it down, and then we'll give it a mention at the weekend. There we go. And that is how you can get in touch with us. Actually, because Christmas is just gone, we haven't actually had very much messages from any of you at the moment. I mean, I know we have a lot of viewers out there listening. We have lots of people listening to this show. A lot of people. A lot. And we get a lot of nice messages. And I want to thank... Actually, let me thank everyone out there. I do want to thank you all for getting in touch with us with your lovely messages, because we do read them all, and we do read them out. We do try to read them out on the show. But you see, we haven't got enough time. We only have 45 minutes. That's all we have a week. 45 minutes. Because you know why? It's cheaper. It's cheaper to run. It's cheaper to have a 45-minute show, and it's more expensive to have a longer show. So we pay, I think it's something like £8 a month. To run this show, and that is what we do. We obviously have to fund it, I suppose. But next month, I keep saying this. We got 2 recorded shows. It'll be the 8th and the 15th, because I'm on holiday. It's my 18th holiday, so I'm going away for a week. So we're going to record it on as near as Sunday, and then we'll post it out on them 2 Saturdays. So that's we'll talk about that nearer the time. So I was looking at the weather outside, actually. It's a bit grim, don't you think? A bit grim? I think it's disgusting. Absolutely horrible. Ugh, it's a bit cloudy. We had a lot of rain this week. And did you see, last night, the eclipse? Did you see the eclipse? Did you see it? Did you see them lovely eclipse? I kept on looking out my window trying to find it. They said just after 7 o'clock last night on the news angle. They said just after 7. I went to bed about 9, half 8, or 9 o'clock, actually 9. I got into my bed and I was looking out the window trying to find the eclipse, and I couldn't see it because obviously, I think they said it was just after 7 o'clock, so I couldn't actually see the eclipse, which is very upsetting. But I will try to get to see it another time. I don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be soon. I mean, I know we'll have the eclipse coming out soon. I don't know when, but it may be in a couple of years. I don't know. My granddad was thinking about getting a telescope in his living room to see if we can look out for the moon. But I did see the moon yesterday afternoon, as I left me notes. It was a full moon! A full moon! And that was incredible. I don't suppose you saw the full moon, but I did. Amazing. Because my nan's house, they've got like a spare bit next to them, and you could literally see the moon. Literally, it's clear. It's incredible. It's amazing, and and that's what I saw. I saw the full moon. A full moon. Wow, a full moon. And that was what I saw on the way back. And I popped in the other day. I saw my mate, I must mention Jake Shropshire, a good mate of mine. I saw him the other day, we had afternoon tea. The bread bin I hear in Ware is going to be closing down soon. Which is quite very sad, very, very sad. They're closing down. They're closing down for a reason, and I think that's because not many people go in there, and they're whether in the area they're in. There's another reason why they're closing, because in the area they're in, the whole area is going to be revamped and changed into a load of shops, and that's Amble End in Ware. A lot of shops along there are going to be shut down because they're going to make it all into shops. So we wish them luck with that, and where all the staff going to go, they're going to Broxmore, so I'll never see them again. But they said that they'll still listen to the Luke Howard Show. Yes, of course, Luke Howard Show every week. Every week we're on every week. So yeah, this is where you could hear me all year round, because I'm here. I'm always here every weekend. I'm here every week. And next week we're talking about I don't know, because we haven't done a script yet, so we can't really say what we're talking about yet, because we're not quite there yet. Today, though, let's get back to today, because today I've got some really good songs lined up today. Do you want to know what we've got coming up? We've got the Bee Gees coming up in a couple of minutes, and we're also going to have, I think we're going to have Otwan singing D-I-S-C-O, D-I-S-C-O. So we've got all that to play, and we're also going to play some other music, other songs as well. So, yeah, and we will also upbeat the music as well throughout the year, because we've got loads of songs to play. Loads. We play lots of great songs on this show. Loads, don't you think? Loads. I mean, the other day, right, okay, I was walking down the river, and I was chatting to this person the other day along the river, and he said to me, "Oh, Luke, are you enjoying it in your college?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I love it. And we're just chatting away and stuff. And there are some lovely people around. There are some I know I shouldn't really say this, but there are lovely people about, and I love everyone out there. And when I was chatting to someone the other day along the river, it wasn't here, it was in Ware. He was so lovely and he was so kind. So, yeah, and there was lots of other people. I speak to a lot of people on the bus as well. I must mention Rachel, that's who I must mention. Rachel, she gets on the bus. She's a great friend of mine. We chat all the time. She's got a country accent. She's going to kill me for saying what I'm going to say now. Alright, look, she goes, alright, she goes, how you doing? You know, Somerset accent. She goes, alright, and I'm alright. You alright? She goes, and I said, yeah, I'm good, thank you, how are you? And then she says, oh, we mustn't forget to do that, must we? I said, no. I said, I've got to get off at Aspendon Road. And she said, where are you going then? I said, well, I'm going to see my nanny. She said, oh, you're going to go and give her a big kiss? I said, yes, it's her birthday today. Oh, yes, we are going to give Nan a big mention. So, happy birthday to my Nan, whose birthday it was yesterday. Happy birthday, Eileen Butler. I know she's not listening, but we're still going to give her a mention anyway. So happy birthday, Nanny Eileen. I know she doesn't listen to the show, but mwah, 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 as I would always do to my Nan. Lots of love to you, Nanny, and I will see you later on, as always, like I did yesterday. So, because we order her bread every single week, and I go and take her bread round to her. So, yeah. So that's what I do. I've got some nice new diaries though for this year though. I've got some lovely diaries. But that's another story. Yes, happy birthday to Nanny Eileen from yesterday. And then it's also my mum's friend's birthday today. So happy birthday to her as well. And then of course on tomorrow it's Caroline. I must mention Caroline because she works at Bonnie's Boutique in Buntingford. It's her birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. What's that kind of name? Caroline. It's her birthday tomorrow, so we'll give her a big fat mention. So happy birthday, Caroline Curran. Tomorrow, and then it's all back to normal next weekend. Then we've got my cousin's birthday we're going to mention next week, so we're going to mention his birthday next weekend. So, yeah, I should say it, because his birthday is next Sunday, so we'll give a little mention for Rio, my cousin, Rio. So we'll do that next Saturday. We'll give them a mention. So that's my cousin Rio. I better write that down. Cousin Rio birthday. Here we go. Done. So I'll give them a little mention on next weekend's show. Yeah. So if you've got a birthday you'd like me to mention, do let us know. And we'll, if you've got a little secret in your mind and you don't want to give it out, do let us know. And we'll give you a little birthday mention, everybody. We'll give you a nice birthday mention. Yeah, but you know what? When they say you're only supposed to have one calendar, I haven't actually got one calendar. In my bedroom, I've got 3 different calendars. One's of Afternoon Tea, one's of Hertfordshire, and one's of Scenic Britain. But who cares? I like to fill my room up with calendars. I love calendars. I fill them up, literally fill my whole bedroom up with calendars. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got 3 diaries as well, but one diary, this blue one here, I know it's somewhere in there. I can't really find it, but I'll find it sometime. It's